And here it is, ladies and gentlemen, today welcoming you all with the brand new Mercedes Benz 2023 EQS SUV. This is the latest addition to the EQ family. In today's video, I will be showing you everything about this car, including a full walk around. Afterwards, we will be jumping in the interior. I will give you a full look and then finish it all off with a resume. So let's get it on and let's start talking about this. As you know, Mercedes started to expand their EQ product line, and they started with the EQS and the EQE, and now it's also time for the SUV models. And here we have the first EQ SUV 7-seater. This is the EQS SUV. Also here with one of my favorite colors, the alpine gray. Back in the days, it used to be called Arabian gray, then classic gray, uni gray, but this is alpine gray on this EQS SUV. Here we have the EQS 580 SUV. There will be also a 450 version and a 450 plus version. One of them is going to be an all-wheel drive and the other one a rear-wheel drive. With the 450 we are talking about 265 kilowatts, and with the 580 we are talking about 400 kilowatts, guys, plus 800 newton meter of torque, guys. I'm already excited to share the driving with you in the future, guys. Can't wait. All in all, we have a very nice looking AMG line option here. So let's get it on, less talking, and let's start with the walk around, guys. As I mentioned, we have the alpine gray exterior paint and the night package. Beautiful options, guys. I love this. I'm just in love. I need to mention it again. This exterior paint is just one of my most favorite ones. And as you see here, we have the EQS SUV front, guys. Yes, this is comparable to what we've seen with the EQS already. As you see here with the LED lights in the front, the EQ specific front LED lights, also with the chrome bar, giving this a very nice and luxurious touch. And in the headlight unit, this is the digital light unit. We have these 3 LED torches, which is very cool in my eyes. We have the SDNA also inside the headlight unit. The front grille, I mean, it's not a grille, but the front panel here is full finished in black, and it's way bigger than what we've seen with the EQS, guys. This is huge. I'm telling you, it's a huge part here. And since we have the AMG line, this is finished with the nice Mercedes Benz star patterns. The front 3D star emblem is also cool, in addition with the front camera right over here. And as we have the AMG line here, we have the AMG line specific front bumper, making this car look very sporty, in addition with the night package and the alpine gray exterior paint, which I love. So guys, how do you like the front of the new EQS SUV? Talking about the side, the size is almost comparable to what we have with the EQS. I think this is just about 90 millimeters longer, but all in all, also the battery, when talking about the range, we have no official numbers, but we will be talking around about 600 kilometers of range. And but we'll be updating you and telling you more about all of that in the future. Here on the side, you can instantly spot the off-road specific options, as the running boards here or the wheels. And let's just start talking about these. These are the nice EQS SUV aero specific wheels, which come with the AMG line. These look very cool. I just love the design of this, finished in black, and also here the chrome. Love it. In the front here we have 22 inches, looking very huge, guys, but in comparison with the entire car, these look very small, to be honest. Looking at the side, you can spot the night package, since we have no chrome parts here. So the only thing we have finished in chrome here are the door handles, which we also know from the EQS or the S-Class. They are illuminated. Nice chrome finish here. Very, very cool. In addition with the alpine gray, also the running boards here. Also with these doors, we have soft closing doors, of course. In the rear again, 22 inches. Also with this car, the rear wheel drive will be available. I really can't wait to experience it and share it with you. But this is all comparable to what we've already seen with the EQS, the normal limousine. And now, guys, it's time to talk about the rear. But before we start talking about the rear, I need to mention here, the side fenders are finished in black gloss, which I love, because back in the days, I remember the GLS or the GLE models, they used to come with plastic plastic fenders, but here I just love the contrast. We have the night package, full black gloss finish, side fenders also finished in black gloss, lovely. Now let's talk about the rear, guys, and here we have the EQS SUV rear. And when talking about the rear, you can instantly see that this car belongs to the Mercedes Benz EQ family. We have the same rear tail lights as we have it on the EQS, on the EQE, but they are just a bit different. Let me show you the difference, okay? First of all, we have the helix design, which you already know from the EQS and EQE, but when we talk about this right here, for example, with the EQS, we have a straight line. With the EQE, we have a straight line, a bit of a movement, turning downwards. And with the EQS SUV, it goes straight and then up here, which gives a very cool and nice sporty movement in the rear taillight section. We have the Mercedes-Benz star emblem right over here. And you can open up the trunk of the EQS SUV. And as soon as I open the EQS SUV trunk, you can spot that we have a 7-seater here. This is optional, 7-seater, very cool, a lot of space, as we also have it with the GLS, for example. So as soon as you need a bit more space, you just do this. Also put these down. There we go. The other side as well. And then you have a lot of space, and if you also need a bit more space than that, you can also put these seats down as well. So it's a very practical car. You can store a lot of things in here, but if you need the 7-seater option, you can put these up. And in the back seats, you see we have armrest here on both sides. We have cup holders here. We have USB-C charger ports on both sides, and even the climate, the AC, everything. So it's extremely comfortable, to be honest. Let me just close the trunk for you here. And now let's talk about the interior of this beautiful car. But before we do that, let me show you the key. And here we have it. This is the exact same key as we also had it with the S-Class, with the EQS. It's a nice black gloss finish, which looks very cool. You can unlock it with the key, or if you just stand next to the door and swipe on the door handles, they also pop out, also nice illuminated, and then you can open up and enter the interior of the EQS SUV. Now time to talk about the interior, and as you can instantly see, guys, very nice bright interior in this EQS SUV, which I'm a huge fan of. But before we step inside, we have the door panel here, nice brown leather finish here with the nice stitching and the bright cream leather here. And something very cool, which I've seen for the first time ever, is this wooden trim here with the Mercedes Benz stars. This is very cool, feels extremely nice. We also have it in the center console, we'll show you that. Mercedes Benz entrance board, which is illuminated, and also the floor mats, same color as the seats and else. Let me just have a seat inside and give you a closer look. Closing the doors, soft closing doors again. There we go. Wow! Nice animation. Did you guys see that? This was cool. So first things first, when you sit inside the EQS SUV, the seating position is extremely comfortable as you sit way higher than inside the EQS. This is very, very cool, honestly. Because the cool thing about the EQS is it's also very comfortable vehicle, yes, but with the EQS SUV, because of the height, it's so easy with the entrance. Talking about the interior now, as I mentioned, we have this nice wooden trim here with the aluminium stars. Love it. Great details here. When I open that up, we have the wireless charging, 2 cup holders, and also USB-C charger ports. Close that. And when I open this up, you have a lot of space. Yet again, wireless charging port and USB-C charger ports as well. And down here, as we already know from the EQS, you have this huge space compartment. You have space everywhere. On the left hand side, you have space over there, you have space inside here. Look, there's a lot of space inside. Talking about the steering wheel, here we have the round shape, a non-AMG Line steering wheel. Let me just start the ignition. The start-stop button is right over here, which I love. Okay, we also have the head-up display right over there. And something very cool, we have set it on the off-road mode, because with the EQS SUV, you also have a nice off-road mode. Let me just show you right over here. There we go. And here you can instantly see all the things you have to know when off-roading, the tire pressure, suspension, everything while driving, the position, every single detail which is needed for off-roading drive. Also here you have a view on your front bonnet and also the surroundings. Because imagine you're driving up a hill, you don't see what's in the front. Therefore, having this camera right there, seeing everything is very nice, also very clear. I will be showing you that when I drive it, so you don't see it in the studio lights and everything, and also the final version. All in all, guys, how do you like it? Let me also show you the back seats. For that, we open up the door. Unfortunately, no comfort doors yet. Soft closing doors instead. Opening the rear seats, and here you can see you have the 3 seats over here, plus the displays Mercedes EQ, which I love. Imagine having a big family and doing a road trip, and yeah, your children sit here in the back, very comfortable. You even have the Kuschelkissen in the back seats, but not in the front. This is unfair. I need this. Also here you can put this down. There we go. And we also have another tablet. You can control these displays with this tablet right there. And something very cool is the easy entrance for the 6th and 7th passenger. As soon as I press this button here, now look. The driver's seat moves and these 2 seats move as well. Did you just see that? It automatically stopped because it saw this part almost crushing the display. But as soon as I move this back up, I can also move it a bit more forward, and you have a very easy and nice entrance. Back in the days you always had to fold them down, and now you can just have a seat in the back. There we go. Let me just sit there and give you my experience. Honestly, guys, for me this is not the place to be. As soon as I close it, now watch, this is not going to crush my knees. You see that? It's not completely folding down, as you see here. The space here is very cool because USB-C charger ports, you have the cup holder, you have the climate control, you have a lot of space here. I mean, for children this is very comfortable, but for me it's not. I need to drive this. Therefore, I will be pushing this button again and these seats move forward, so it's easier for me to leave the car again. There we go. You see that? That's how we leave the EQS SUV. And as soon as you're finished, you press this button again and the seats move back. How do you guys like this new feature? So that's it basically for today's video, guys. How do you like the latest addition to the EQ family, the EQS SUV? I think in the future we will be also seeing a Maybach version of this, as we also had with the GLS and GLS Maybach, and as they already presented EQS SUV Maybach concept, I think the Maybach version of this is also coming soon. I'm very excited to see, and there will be also an EQE SUV coming, so can't wait to also see that in the future. Maybe also EQE SUV Coupe, let's see. But all in all, guys, how do you like this spec on this EQS SUV? What would you like to see next? Can't wait to share my first driving impressions with you. Stay tuned for that. Looking forward to see you all again and wish you an amazing day. I will be back.